Karibu mtazamaji wa Jicho la Nje, kipindi ambacho hukuletea maoni na mawazo ya sisi wa Afrika ambao tunaoishi nje ya nchi zetu za Afrika. Kwa leo tunataka kuangazia jambo la uhamiaji, immigration. Ni ukweli kwamba kuna maelfu na maelfu ya watu ambao wanapiga foleni ndefu katika mabalozi tofauti tofauti za nchi tofauti tofauti wakijaribu kupata visa vya uhamiaji. Kwa hivyo leo kwa bahati tunaye mchungaji ambaye amekuwa nje ya nchi yake ambayo ni ya Kenya kwa muda mrefu, na amewahi kukaribisha watu wengi sana katika nchi hii ambayo anayoishi. Wale mamia ambayo amewakaribisha, juzi hata walimpa zawadi ambayo hakuitarajia walipokuja kutoka kila mahali kumpatia surprise. Tutataka kuanza na yeye atuambie jina lake, majina yake kamili, na atuambie ameishi hapa kwa muda wa miaka mingapi. Yeye wakati mwingine haongei Kiswahili sanifu, kwa hivyo mara kwa mara atakichanganya na lugha yoyote ambayo anayoweza. Tutatafsiri sana Kiingereza, anake na kielewa. Tutaitafsiri baadaye kwa wale ambao hawaelewi. Karibu mchungaji. Kwanza tuambie majina yako kamili na miaka ambayo umeishi hapa nchini humu.
Asante sana Bwana Kamau au Brother Kamau ndio tunakuita. I just want to thank this program, Jicho la Nje. I know that it has come here to help us to understand life abroad, to understand immigration. And all we can say is that those at home and those abroad, we are still people of one voice. And as we try to interact with one another, we will see how we can help one another. My names are Eunice Magira Hawkins. I am from Canada, Ontario, and I live in St. Catharines. After having lived for a long time in Toronto, interacted with the Kenyan community in Toronto and other also communities in Toronto, now I am retired and settled in a place called St. Catharines, Ontario. That's where I minister in a church called Growley Community Church. I love the Lord as my personal Savior. I delight in the things of God. And today I'm happy to interact with the Jicho la Nje, just to go over a few things. We see how we can help every one of us regarding matters of immigration in the way we know how. Thank you.
Asante mchungaji kwa maneno yako makarimu. Hebu tueleze maisha ya nje ya Afrika, hasa mahali ambapo umeishi kwa muda wa miaka, umesema ni 30. Ni vipi kwa kijumla, kabla hujaingilia mawazo ya maoni yako kibinafsi, mawazo ama generally mawazo yako, maisha nje yako vipi?
In answer to that, I would say that living abroad has its pros and cons. There are advantages, there are disadvantages, and it is up to oneself to weigh all of them and be able to live with them so that everything can work together for good. There is the loneliness, especially when you first come from home. You feel isolated from your people. It is a foreign land. You don't know the customs of the people. You don't know whether to talk to the neighbor or whether not to talk to the neighbor. You know, back home we are used to talking to the neighbors, and you don't know where to go for what. You don't know the labels of foods. Foods are labeled differently. So there are a lot of issues, cultural issues, when you first come in. But as you integrate and as you you also endeavor to learn the cultures of the current community, you interact, you live with them, and eventually it becomes enjoyable. I don't know about other countries very much, but I know about Canada, where I landed, and I have been for 30 years. I know that Canada is a wonderful, wonderful country, but that does not mean that I don't miss my beautiful country, Kenya. But all I can say is that it takes just one thought of bravery to make one step, to decide that you're going to go abroad, and if your heart is there, and if the Lord is leading you there, I think all is well. So I can say staying at home is good, but also coming abroad to see and to get that international touch is something that I would encourage whoever feels like doing it to go ahead and do it.
Asante mchungaji. Hebu tuangalie swali moja ambalo ni nyeti, ambalo watu wengi hujiuliza, ama ningependa maoni yako kwa hilo swali. Mtu kama daktari ako na kazi njema nzuri sana mahali kutoka kwa pale Afrika, mshahara yake ni mzuri, jamii inaishi vizuri, ama mtu kama ni injinia mkubwa, ama mtu ambaye ana taaluma yoyote ambayo anapata malipo mazuri, je, ungemshaurije kuhusu kuacha hiyo kazi yake kuja kuanza kazi hapa?
That's a difficult question because every individual has different success. We have some people who could be doctors at home, but probably they have not made any impact as such. We have some doctors at home who have made an impact in the places they work, and even the clinics that they have opened. Their work is so wide. If that is the case, I don't think I would advise anybody to come here and start afresh. However, if you feel you have not gone to that high levels, it's also good to venture somewhere else to see where your strength is and to evaluate yourself in a different environment. So what I would say is that it really depends on what you are doing and what you can do, and also your call. Where do you feel God is calling you? Because God could be calling you abroad to learn something that probably is not accessible at home, or probably for a different reason. But what I would say is that if your work is so successful in Kenya, it means that you have impacted so many people in Kenya. It means you are lifting up so many people in Kenya. My question is, would God want you to leave those without a helper to come here to start afresh? So really, it depends on oneself, how you feel how you feel the Lord is talking to you. For me, when I left Kenya, I was a secretary and I was working for Aga Khan Hospital. But as much as I had a good job, I did feel that I had to leave, and also I had other issues, because even being a doctor, you could have other issues. I had other immigration issues, because at the time I was coming, I was very much involved in helping the people who were Mwakenya people to go from Nairobi to cross the border to Tanzania. And that was very risky for me in the era of President Moi. Actually, I really thank God. I don't know how I was never apprehended, because had I been apprehended, I don't think I would be here today. I did help people cross over in Namanga, because I had a little pickup that I would put them behind and put mattresses and blankets, and together we would cross many roadblocks with the late Pastor Kigeri. We would cross the roadblocks. The police, when they see the Korah of Pastor Kigeri, God rest him in peace, they would let us go. So my life was in danger. But my coming to Canada, I really thank the Canadian government because they received me, they had me, they gave me a place to stay. I have no regrets, and I have been here for 30 good years. I do go home sometimes to say hi to the people, but I thank the Lord that He enrooted me in Canada. And right now I'm doing the service as a pastor, and I just thank God and tell them Canada is a friendly place to stay, and I thank God that I was planted in here.
Asante. Hebu sababu umetaja kwamba wewe ulikuja hapa kama mkimbizi wa kisiasa. Sasa hebu tuliangalia hilo jambo. Kuna aina ngapi ama njia ngapi ambazo mtu anaweza kuja hapa kwa uhamiaji wa hapa? Yaani kama ulivyosema wewe ulikuja kama mkimbizi. Je, unajua njia zingine zozote ambazo mtu zinazomfanya mtu kuhamia hapa?
I would say that I'm not an expert in that because the rules keep on changing, things change, but I know that even up to today, if somebody's life is in danger, they can still come to Canada and seek asylum. I don't know of other countries, but I know they still can come and seek asylum. I have been involved in helping so many people who are in danger to seek asylum. Most of them have been successful. I know that there are other ways, but I'm not an expert in them. I know people come here as skilled workers. People used to come here as nanny. I am not sure if that program is open anymore. People do come here as students, and after the completion of their education, they work for some time, and then they apply to be immigrants. And probably there are other ways that one can come. But like I said, my specialty here has been helping those on the ground who are in danger to get papers, which I know has worked successfully as long as their case is genuine and they have supporting documents. They have been able to sail through and to acquire landed immigrant status. And so I would say, if you know that for real your life is in danger, you can always try to skip and land yourself in Canada and probably table your case, and it can be heard. And all other ways to come here. If you go to a page called Immigration Canada, you will see the latest of the rules that are there. You will see what they have put in place, and you can be able to assess yourself and know where you fit in, and probably apply for what you want to apply through that page.
Asante. Hao ni mawazo mazuri na maoni mazuri. Lakini hebu tuangalie watu ambao labda hawana masomo ya kutosha, wako nje ya Canada na wanataka kuingia hapa, na labda wamepata visa, wamefika uwanjani wa ndege, wameingia nchini. Je, mawazo yako ni gani? Utawasaidiaje kimawazo kuwaelekeza jinsi ya kupata makaratasi ya hapa?
Tuseme hiyo inaweza kuwa gumu. Hiyo siwezi ni pembeleza ni wadanganye, inaweza kuwa ati mambo rahisi. That one, it can be very expensive because once those people wakimbishi, when they come here and they want to claim asylum, they are given a free lawyer, a legal representative by the government. But if they come in here and they don't qualify to be refugees, they are just visitors, they want to stay, it can be hard because they cannot get free representation. They cannot get, be put in line to be given government money. They are not eligible. So it can be extremely hard. And if somebody employs them and they get to know, the government gets to know that they are employed, it is illegal to do so. So they can be apprehended, they can be in trouble. So for somebody to come as a visitor and you have no problem and you just want to stay, unless you're a person who has got like a $500,000 Canadian dollars, so you can lodge in your case to start a business here, which of course you have also to exit and apply that when you're away and then come back. I would say it can be, we are talking of a visitor just changing their status to live in Canada, and they are not running away from anything. I would think it would be very difficult to convince the government to give you a place to stay.
Asante sana. Sasa tutamgeukia mwanafunzi ambaye ni mgeni nchini humu. Yeye atatuambia majina yake kamili, kisha atuambia amekuwa hapa kwa muda gani. Karibu binti.
Asante sana Bwana Kamau. Kwa majina naitwa Jacqueline Waithera Irongo. Mimi ni mwanafunzi. Nilikuja Canada on December 2019. Nilikuja hapa kama mwanafunzi wa chuo kikuu cha Toronto ama University of Toronto. Mi ni mwanafunzi Italy kwenye nimekuwa nikifanya my master's degree in chemistry, and on the process ya masomo yangu I got an exchange grant to come and study at University of Toronto. So that's how I came to Canada, and I'm so happy to be here and kwa kupata hii nafasi ya kuweza kuongea katika huu mtandao wa Jicho la Nje.
Sasa karibu Canada.
Asante sana.
Wewe ni mgeni, unastahili kukaribishwa. Najua Canada tuwakaribisha watu wote. Hebu sasa tuambie, kwa muda mchache ambao umeishi hapa, umesema umekuja hapa December
2019
mwaka uliopita.
Yeah.
Na tunataka kujua kwamba ulipofika hapa, tuambie ni yapi aliyokushangaza, ambao kwa kizungu wanaita cultural shocks, ambazo unaweza kumwambia mtu ambaye anajitayarisha kuja hapa anaweza pambana nazo, zinaweza kumpata. Ni kipi ambacho uliona kikakushangaza mno kikakufanya uduae?
Okay, sasa kwa hayo chenye naweza sema ni mi kuwa mwanafunzi mwenye ametoka Italy, culture shock haikuwa kitu kubwa sana nilipofika Canada, but nikaelezea vile nilipotoka Kenya nikaenda Italy. That time I got a culture shock because coming from Kenya, you are so green, you don't know what to expect abroad. And kwenda unapata the people's way of living is quite different from what you are used to. And at that time, I got the opportunity to be able to experience or live in a new life that I was not used to. So, for example, hapo Italy, wanaongea kwa lugha ya Kiitaliano, hawaongei kwa lugha ya English. So, in that process, I had not learned Italian when I was living in Kenya, so I had to learn some Italian, because even when you have to go to the shop to be able to buy, if at all it's food stuff, you need to communicate in Italian. So I'd say one thing, the culture shock is language barrier. And then after language, sasa, the other thing is the people way of living. You, for example, in Kenya, you're just used to a system where everyone is jovial, everyone is saying hi to you, and then unaenda mahali unapata, like, people are just not as friendly as you are used to. So then that's another thing. And then you have to, the other thing I think I was shocked about is, mi ni Mkristo. So nilipokwenda katika kanisa naenda napata hakuna watu wengi kanisani, and the most even funny part is where I have to go to a mass where I have to only be there for 30 minutes, na nyumbani nimezoea kwenda kanisani kwa 2 hours at least. So that was something that really shocked me and surprised me. So hayo na mengine mengi, okay, yenye naweza sema ni I would encourage any person who is planning to go abroad, kwanza aweze kufanya background search kwa kwenye anataka kwenda, so that anaweza pata kujua ni nini inamgoja mbele. And for that matter, I want to thank Bwana Kamau because ameweza kuweka hii mtandao wa Jicho la Nje, and from this platform you are able to get some ideas of what to expect out here.
Asante kwa maneno makarimu. Sasa tuambie, katika ile mambo, ile cultural shock ulipoziona, je, zilikuvutia kwamba ungelipenda kuchukua zingine ziwe zako, au ulitamani tu kubaki na zile zako za kale, zile ambazo ulizotoka nazo Kenya? Je, hizi cultures ambazo umezipata, umeziona sasa, umeishi Canada miezi kadhaa, tuseme miezi 5,
yeah.
Na ulikuwa umeishi Italia miaka mingapi?
Nilitoka Kenya mnamo 2017.
Ulikuwa umekaa miaka 2, ukajifunza hata Kiitaliano kiasi.
Yeah.
Sasa ambia watazamaji wetu, katika hizo cultural shocks ama tabia ambazo hukuzitarajia, ni zipi ambazo ulitamani kuwa nazo, kuzichukua ziwe zako, na ni zipi ambazo hungelipenda kabisa, hungelitamani kabisa kuwa nazo?
Okay, asante sana kwa hilo swali. About cultural shocks, I would say ukisha kuja huku, there is the cons, like Pastor Eunice had earlier said. There are some cons and we have pros and cons of a place. So usually you have to make your judgment. You decide what you have to take and what you don't have to take, because it's not that everything that you have is a good thing, and it's not that everything that you have is a bad thing. So for that, you just evaluate the good side of a place and you take the good side, and you have to forget about the bad side. You don't have to take the bad side. Again, remember, even where you came from, you had some positive thing about where you came from. So in that case, also I encourage you to remember to carry ahead, or to carry with you the positive side of your culture. So for example, uko nyumbani Kenya, so kwanza kama kwenye nimelelewa, mi nimelelewa kama mtoto mwenye akona discipline. So unakuja kama, for example, you go to Italy or even here in Canada, you find cases where, for example, the youth, they do not respect the seniors. Where we are used to, okay, you see our senior who is coming, maybe for example, into the bus, and you have to give maybe a seat for that senior. So that's something I learned from Kenya, and it's something that I have always to take with me. Hata nikikuja huku nikiona that's not what the other youths are doing here, I don't have to copy them, because I know what I have is good. So in short, what I'm saying, there is the good things that we come and take from here, and there is the bad things which we have to live here. So then another good thing about here, which I really like, is their education system. Because mimi niliondoka Kenya kama mwanafunzi. The reason why I had to leave Kenya was to come and study. And comparing the education system for here in Kenya, okay, I prefer education system abroad more than in Kenya, especially myself, because I'm a scientist. Like I said earlier, I'm studying chemistry. So having to study chemistry in Kenya, you have some limitation of some resources which you don't have. So that is something I would want to take from here, and it doesn't mean that the education system in Kenya is bad. Of course, no. We just are limited in terms of resources.
Asante sana. Lakini umetuambia mambo mazuri ambayo umeyaona, lakini utatuambia kile kitu kimoja kibaya sana ambacho umekiona katika cultural shock ambacho ungetaka kabisa mtu yoyote achukuliwe nalo. Ni jambo moja lipi? Moja tu, kama ninaweza kuja mawazoni mwako.
Okay, so about that, it's a hard question because there are so many good things to take away. But okay, what I would say, since comparing Italy and Canada, there is one trend I've seen where you're finding a lot of people, they are diverting their lives from God, where you find too many people are caught up with the worldly things. So that's one thing I really don't like about it. and it's something I would wish for people in Kenya not to adapt, because it's not a nice thing. We need God in our lives.
Amen. Hiyo ni vizuri sana. Mtazamaji wa Jicho la Nje, kama ulivyosikia, tumekupa mapana na marefu ya mtu msafiri ama mhamiaji kutoka nchi za Kiafrika, hasa leo tukiangazia nchi ya Kenya kuja nchi mbili, Italy na Canada. Kwa hivyo sisi yetu ni kutoa tu maoni na mawazo, lako ni kuchagua ni lipi lizuri lako kuchukua. Kama tunavyosema mara nyingi katika kipindi, lengo letu la kuwa hapa ni wewe. Manake wewe usipokuwepo, sisi hatupo. Karibu kwa kipindi kingine ambacho tutakuwa nacho siku za usoni. Jina langu ni Kamau.